You're watching HSN. Hi, I'm Suzanne Runyon. Thanks for joining me tonight. We're now going to dive into the world of coins. And I think it's one of the most interesting hours we do on HSN because we literally go back in history. We bring you some crazy cool things. I did a little gift shopping our last coin show for a friend of mine. It's just a really neat way to be able to give a gift, create a memory, or of course, if you're a collector, get some serious rare collectibles. Now, I cannot do this, and I would not do this at all if Mike Mezak was not here because he's truly one of the world's leading coin collectors and coin dealers. Welcome back.
Thank you.
We have a very interesting show. We're going to go back to 1921 later, right?
Yeah.
And we have a $3,900 item coming up.
$3,199.
Find out what that is. But we're starting off. Okay, I love this. Okay, I know. Okay, can I show this? Guys, stay right there. Stay right there. This is what Mike does every show. This relates to our first coin. The man loves himself some DC.
Yeah, I do.
And I do too, okay? FYI, here we go. That is because this is my lead to this item. This is so cool.
Because we're licensed.
That's right, it's really cool.
We're licensed to do Coke. As you can see right here, these Diet Cokes. And so you got these right here. So they've done Coke bottle caps before. We've done Diet Coke, Coca-Cola, Fanta, and Sprite. Those are the big four for the Coca-Cola company. Here's the thing. These are coins.
Okay, that is so cool.
These are coins in solid silver. So these are coins in solid silver. As you can see, this is a $2, see that? It's a $2 coin, or these are $1 coins actually. They've done $2 in the past. 2020, $1 coin in the shape of a bottle cap, like I said, completely licensed, Coke, Diet Coke, Fanta, so it's licensed by the Coca-Cola company.
Really cool.
And understand, Coke is one of the biggest brands in the world. So, I mean, you know, when you talk about licensing, when we sell a lot of licensed product here, this is one of the big three. You know, we had, last show, we had a Disney coin, okay? Disney's probably the top.
Right.
And then you're looking at probably either Coca-Cola or if you go to hsn.com, I've got Star Wars coins.
Oh, right.
Those are kind of the big three right there.
Right.
in terms of getting licensing. And we sell all of that, and all our stuff's completely licensed. But here's the other cool part. So this is the box it comes in, as you can see. Pure silver legal tender.
Oh gosh, no way.
Remember, I'm old enough to remember these machines, as a matter of fact. I'm old enough to remember these machines when they were 10 cents, just like this one. 10 cents, open it up, comes with this, limited edition. Isn't that spectacular? And they were always so cold.
I've never seen anything like this. Do they do this very often?
No, this is the first time we've ever done anything like this. Now look at this. The certificates are individually numbered. So I called, I called the guy that we got these for. I need some more. He goes, oh, of course you do. No, no. What you have.
You hear no a lot, actually, don't you?
Well, what you have is what you have.
Really?
These are gone instantly. These have been absolutely stunningly.
And where were they made? Like, what's the country?
The country on this one, I think, is Fiji, actually.
No kidding.
So what we do is, I mean, you know, there are certain countries that will do legal tender. Of course, they charge, and it is legal tender. It's done in solid silver. You have to do the licensing. You have to do the manufacturing.
So cool.
You've got to have the Coca-Cola vending machines made that you're going to have.
And you even had to make the little
here, I got it back here.
Can you show that?
Yeah.
These are all custom made, right?
Oh, look at these capsules that you have to make to hold the bottle caps. That are absolutely perfect. By the way, unless you've ever made something like this before, I mean, these are injection molded. So the injection molding to make these is usually about $50,000 to make the injection molder to make the capsules.
Yeah,
so then this fits in here just like this, and then that fits right over the top.
Okay, that is so cool. See? Who do you think collects this? What is the fan?
Well, first of all, you have coins.
Right.
You got coin people collecting this. Then, of course, you know, the legions of Coca-Cola collectors. I mean, yeah, I've been there. I mean, I went to Atlanta. My son's a big fan, and so we went through the whole thing and all that. So he would do this. He's a coin collector and a Coca-Cola collector. So I mean, that's the thing. And then with the limited edition with this as well, it becomes incredibly popular. You've got this. The quantity I have is absolutely limited to what I have.
Oh, we only have 250.
I have 250 left because once that's because I bought a bunch. Because I saw this and go, absolutely, I think we bought 1,000 right out of the chute.
No kidding.
Is what we did. We've aired this, I think, twice now. And so like I said, it comes in the limited edition box that you see right here. So the whole thing comes, you know, just like that, all packaged together. It is truly and utterly spectacular. Isn't that great?
It's really special. Like,
Yeah.
that's really, really neat. All right, so stay right there. Only a couple hundred now remain in this one.
I love these things. Yeah, I just love.
Oh, they're so, and I think it's great if you have a Coca-Cola
I hadn't seen the
fan.
exterior box before.
Yeah, oh, you hadn't? Yeah,
No.
no, that's really, really good. All right, so we're gonna wrap up on that one. Stay there, not a lot to go around, and that's a first. I've never seen us do anything like a bottle cap before. Have we ever done anything in that bottle cap shape before?
Yeah, we've done Coca-Cola bottle caps. That's been one of the most popular things we've done for years.
Oh, I've just
I think
never
the
done it
first
with
one
you.
was 2017 or something.
Really? Do
And
they do a new one each year?
They have, but just Coca-Cola. So this is the first year they've done the other series.
Oh, okay, got it.
So it was just Coca-Cola.
Oh, so now with the Diet Coke and
with the Diet Coke, and then of course the first time they'd done the little machine and all that.
Clearly, I'm a little obsessed with that.
Yeah, it seems that way.
I'm not letting it go. But we will talk about an early release coin, and this is a perfect coin, 2020. We talk a lot about the American Silver Eagle, most popular collected bullion in the world, right?
Yeah. This year's been incredible. Okay, I've been doing this a really long time. I've been at HSN nearly 20 years now, believe it or not. I mean, I just was thinking about that the other day. 20 years, right on 20 years I've been selling coins here. And I've sold the American Silver Eagle basically every single solitary year that it's come out since 1986. And I've been selling it on television since 1989. So I've been around for the whole thing. The United States government late last year decided to do something that kind of took us all by surprise. I guess we had hoped that they would do it, but just out of the blue they said, oh, by the by, 2021, we're going to change the design of the American Silver Eagle.
And you're like, what?
Okay, then. So President Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act into law in December 1985. They started production in 1986. It instantly became the most popularly collected silver coin in the world today. And this right here that you see sitting right here in front of you, okay, sitting right here in front of you is the way that this coin has looked from 1986 until today.
Since its inception.
Since its inception, it has never, the United States government doesn't change coin designs. They are loath to change coin designs. As I've said here often, I am oldish at best. The Kennedy half dollar has never changed in my lifetime. The Roosevelt dime has never changed in my lifetime. Until now, this coin has never changed in my lifetime, so they're going to change it in 2021, which means that this coin is the last in its line, the last in its lineage. It becomes a legacy coin. It becomes a transition coin. That's phenomenally important in terms of in the world of numismatics. There's absolutely no doubt about that. And so that's what you have. So you have this end-of-the-line legacy coin that we're looking at here, and this is the proof version of that coin.
Right.
So from 1986 until now, the United States government's only made 2 coins through the entire thing. They've made mint state coins and they've made proof coins. The proof coin tends to be 50 to 100 times rarer than the mint state coin.
Wow.
Currently, we are sold out of NGC 70 mint state coins. And we sold thousands, completely sold out. We're trying to get more. Because at this point, NGC can't even grade the coins fast enough. They don't grade very well. So to get 1,000 mint state 70s, you got to send in 10,000 coins. Well, we've sold thousands. Other people, they've graded probably 1 million American Silver Eagles, the mint state coins.
Wow.
We have a few of the proof coins. They are even more difficult to grade than the mint state coins. So the proof coin, like I said, is significantly rare, and this is what we've got. So this is the proof version of that end of coin. Now, so the coin is incredibly collectible. The proof coin is the most collectible of all. Now, we have now taken that and put it in our flag core holder NGC. Now, I debuted this here 3 years ago. Well, I am the exclusive distributor of flag core. You cannot get a flag core NGC from anybody except me unless they bought it from me first and are selling it on the secondary market. I'm the only place that you can buy this. So you're going to get that. And most importantly for this right now is the fact that these are early release. See this additional designation up here? For early release for NGC means that these coins, they have to have these coins within the first 30 days release, and we are now beyond that.
Okay.
So no more coins can be put in for early release designation. So now you have a coin that's going to be one of the most significant coins ever released by the United States government. You have got it certified absolutely perfect, proof 70. You've got it early release, that additional designation of value. You have got it in our exclusive flag core as well in the very last year of issue, that they're going to last full year of issue that they're going to have because they're changing the design in 2021.
Give everybody an idea of how dramatic it's been that this is the last version of it.
Well, the one thing I can tell you is demand for this coin is up year over year. Like I said, I've been selling this coin since it came out in 1986.
Right.
Okay, I've been selling it on television since 1989.
Right.
So I have a pretty good, data set to go through here. The coin this year, the 2020 Silver Eagle, the sales demand is up about 300 to 400%.
Wait, listen to that. Wait, hold on. Just
300 to 400%.
That's seismic. I mean,
it's titanic. It's cataclysmic. Yeah. It is the most popularly selling Silver Eagle in the history of the United States Mint, bar none, is ultimately what you're looking at for this particular coin. And this is the rarest format to get it in, which is proof. And then we have it in the rarest certification with the flag core, 100% exclusive, plus it's perfect, plus it's early release. And then in terms of people say, well, how big of a deal is the last coin? Last coins, you always want to collect bookends. Right. Sometimes it's the first that's most valuable, sometimes it's the last. And people go, really? Well, look at the St. Gaudens. 1907, the first year of the St. Gaudens. I mean, the 1907, even if you get like the high wire, extra high relief, that coin's, $1 million coin, let's say, in its highest grade. But the 1933, the last year of issue, if I had that coin sitting right here, right now, I would probably put a price tag of $35 million on it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, with that one. The Liberty Nickel, the first one, 1883, I think you go on HSN.com, we have that coin in uncirculated for about $129. The last year of issue for that, 1913, because it's a transition coin, because they started the Buffalo Nickel that year as well, that coin's about $8 million.
Oh, geez.
Okay, so
yeah, getting the first and the last is a really big deal. And that's why, quite frankly, I mean, every version we've done, I remember when he came and we first went on the air to tell the story. And again, things selling out. As fast as we could put them on the air, even online, coins like this are now selling out because of that story right there. So even if you're new to coin collecting, you're like, I'm really not sure what's going on, it is a very big deal. And then to get a perfect coin with that very important story behind it makes it even more spectacular.
That's right, and the government is struggling to keep up.
I was going to say, are they having a tough time keeping up with demand?
They're not releasing anything else right now, just trying to keep up with this. Eventually, obviously they will, but demand for this coin has been absolutely through the roof. It's been unlike anything I've seen in the history of the United States Mint. I don't think there's any doubt about it, as everybody absolutely positively has to put this coin in their collection. And if you're going to do that, put it in its rarest possible format, which is going to be perfect condition. Remember, in coin collecting, the higher the grade, the more it's worth. The single most important determining factor of value is condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. And we grade in a 70-point scale in coins. For instance, a 1986 proof 70, the first year. So the companion piece is, we couldn't do early release because it's 35 years old now. But in a 70, you're looking at a $500 coin. Wow. Okay, we're looking at a $500 coin at minimum for that. And we could do flag core on that, but we could not do early release on those any longer. You have the West Point Mint, so you've got this. That would have been a San Francisco Mint. So you've got the last of the coin. You have to understand, the fact that it's the last is absolutely crucial to the collectability, to the desirability of this coin. There's absolutely no doubt about that.
Did you guys get wind they were going to do that?
Now, we recall we were in essence called to Philadelphia, us and I think there's about 12 other dealers, 12 or 13 other dealers, the biggest 15 dealers, let's call it, in the United States, had a symposium with the Mint. You know, we sit down with them every now and then, and it's not like it's a give and take. We kind of sit there and they tell us
what they're going to do.
Tell us what they're going to do, right? Exactly. And they said, by the way, we're going to change the design of the American Silver Eagle.
Did you all just go, what?
And we're like, okay, we're good with that. We're going to do it in 2021. What is it going to be? We don't have any idea. Now, once that design's released, it's going to be crazy. Right. But everybody is absolutely just scrambling to get this coin. Now, here's the secondary part of that. Unless you're a coin collector, unless you're a coin geek, unless you're listening to us or you're kind of tuned into the market, the vast majority of Americans don't even know about the change yet. And when that happens, when that starts going on the morning shows and all that other stuff, then now you've got something that is just going to be unbelievable. Right. Now all of a sudden the demand, which has been like this, could go like this. Right. I mean, I have no idea.
Because it's so historically significant.
The last time
there'll be a lot of press on this.
The United States government in 2008, there was a little financial difficulty going on in the world.
Yes.
And so people scrambled for American Silver Eagles just for the silver basis of it. And the demand for the American Silver Eagles went up relatively significantly. And the government was so far behind that they ended up in 2009, not even making proof Silver Eagles in 2000 because they couldn't keep up with demand for just the mint state coins. Wow. So in 2009, the only thing they made were mint state coins. That was it. They couldn't make any other Silver Eagles. A single Silver Eagle was made in 2009. I don't know how far away we are from that. I know they were planning on this, but the demand has been so excessive at this point that I do not know. So now's the time to get this, because understand, we have our price here, $230 now. Now keep in mind, people are going, you know, I think that's a little more than last year. It is a tiny bit more. The United States government raised the price 20% on American silver. As a matter of fact, they've raised the price on almost everything they sell 20%.
No kidding.
Just almost across the board.
Let me ask you this. If I pick this one up tonight and then next year I was ready and prepared, how important it is to get the last and then the first new one?
It's just absolutely crucial.
Together.
Absolutely critical. Right. I'd love to be able to do like an auto ship, but I have no idea what they're going to do for the design. They might charge $500. Who knows what they're going to do? Who knows what they're going to do?
But if you have
with the new design,
and then you're able to get next year's, which is the new design,
and we will sell that next year. Then you will have the transition. You'll have the have the legacy, that transition.
Because if you don't get this tonight, it's hard to go backwards.
And you have to understand that you want that first and the last. You know, you want the Indian head penny and the Lincoln cent. Last year, the Indian, first year, the Lincoln cent. Right. You know, the last year, the Liberty V nickel, and the first year, the Buffalo nickel. You know, you want those firsts and last, the Barber quarter, Washington quarter, Peace dollar, Morgan dollar. Right. I mean, those transition coins are absolutely critically important. They're going to completely and utterly redesign the obverse, the reverse. The obverse they're going to slightly keep, but they're going to make some anti-counterfeiting changes to this. They're probably going to put some swirls and lines and some cool stuff in Lady Liberty there, right there. But this will be a complete and utter redesign of the reverse. We have no idea. Apparently, they have 6 or 8 designs in-house. They're going to consult some independent artists. They may well have a contest. Who knows what they're going to do? So we're not part and parcel of what that is. But this is your chance to put this back in its rarest format, its highest grade, its most exclusive certification with the flag core exclusively available from me that you can see right here, Proof 70, and with the additional value of the early release designation, which means it comes from the first 30 days. So not only do you have this rarest, most desirable, most collectible American Silver Eagle, but you have it from the first 30 days.
Not wild. And do not miss out. And again, we're guaranteeing all this too. You have 30 days to get it at home. Do your research. Check what he's saying. It's just such a win-win tonight to have this in the show. Yeah. And I know you guys are really excited about it too. All right, a couple things to tell you about. Which one do you want to do first? The card? And then we do my little mention thingy I got to do? All righty. So here we go. Get $10 off your first purchase here in HSN once you open up and get our HSN card. I think that's great. 10's pretty good, but I think what's much more special is that you then have access to a lot of special deals and offers that no one else here at HSN has if you have the card. Learn the details by going to hsn.com. All right, coming up, we have a set that I think is $3,100 and some more surprises, so stay right there.
HSN and QVC launched a nationwide search to find the next big brands. Entrepreneurs faced our expert judges for a chance to see their dreams come true.
This is a dream that I had since I was 15 years old.
Now, for the first time ever, they will be able to bring their products to you live.
This is everything we ever wanted.
Discover all the exciting and innovative products coming up on The Big Find.
Never run out of the things you love with Auto Ship at HSN. Receive your favorite items with automatic deliveries and easily customize your shipping preferences. Plus, Auto Ship locks in your order price while enrolled. It's the smartest way to get more of a good thing. Search Auto Ship on hsn.com. We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
We've got a great way to indulge your inner fashionista and be a coin collector at the same time. And this is pretty exciting too. You've got Obsessed with Style. The shows are on Tuesdays from 7 to 9, or Thursdays, excuse me, from 7 to 9 a.m. If you are obsessed with style, you definitely want to tune in for it. And again, it's your weekly wardrobe inspiration from some of your favorite brands of apparels and shoes and jewelry and accessories and so much more. I know Mike will be just watching every Thursday from 7 to 9 a.m. Yes, check.
Oh, yes.
Because he indeed is obsessed with style. Yes, if he's on the back nine at the golf course, he'll be watching.
We had TVs there.
Sure, there you go. Okay, we're going to continue on. He does look dapper. He always looks very handsome. Absolutely. Okay, this is an interesting auto ship. Let's jump right into this one.
So we've talked about the Silver Eagle.
Yes.
From 1986 to 2020, the most popularly collected silver coin in the world. Well, now it's a closed-end edition. That's it now. So now we have Type 1 Silver Eagles. They'll go from 1986, 2020. Those are the full years of the American Silver Eagle, because the United States government is changing the reverse design in 2021. So now we have this, and we're calling this series the Heraldic Eagle, because that's what the reverse of this coin is. It's called, the design type is called Heraldic. So what we're giving you the opportunity to do is, with one phone call, to get all of the American Silver Eagles, the entire collection of the American Silver Eagles.
Wow.
So you start this, and we're going to give you the bookends right here. 86, 2020. Those are the bookends, okay? That's the two coin that you're going to have there. Mint State 69. Mint State 69. You get those two at $159.95. $159. That by itself. Now let's say you just want the bookends. You can buy that for $159.95. We've sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these.
That's the first and the last.
And that's the first and the last. Those are the bookends. So if that's all you want, that's cool. You're good. $159.95. That's that. But if you want to fill in the whole middle, that's what we have for the auto ship.
That's really
So
cool.
Here's what the auto ship is. So we have 86 to 2020. So that is absolutely locked in there. $159, you get those.
And that's your first shipment.
That's your first shipment.
All right.
Then you're going to then get additional coins at $99.99, because you get all of them, the 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, you get everything. They're $99 a coin. Now here's the thing. With your second auto ship, you get the red oak presentation box. With this, you're eventually going to need both boxes.
Got it.
You're eventually going to need both boxes, because each one of these only holds 25 coins, and this set is 35 coins. And so when you get your 26th coin, you'll get an additional red oak presentation box. Now, once again, you're under absolutely zero obligation to get any additional shipments. If you just want the first two coins, if you just want the 86 and the 2020 that you have right here in Mint State 69, $159. That's it. You're done, you're gone. You got the bookends. They've been incredibly popular. We've sold thousands of those. As fast as I can bring them in, we sell this pair. And then most of the people said, well, of course, I want all of the other coins within this. Each one of the coins is certified in Mint State 69. Now, I know we normally do Mint State 70.
Right.
And I think if we go to hsn.com, I may have a Mint State 70 set available on hsn.com. I don't recall the price. I think it's $20,000, something like that. See if we had some. I brought a couple in. They sold instantly.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, it's either 15 or 20,000. I don't even remember. I mean, they sold so fast. I mean, I haven't even been able to keep them. But that's it right there. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, $20,000.
Oh,
yeah, there you go. $19,999. I have the same exact thing, 86 to 2020. I just restocked that. Mint State 70 comes in the custom, the big presentation case that you see right there. $20,000. Well, if you don't want to give the $20,000 but still want all the Silver Eagles, goes in what is considered to also be a perfect grade, Mint State 69, obviously significantly more affordable. You start off with the bookends and then fill it into the middle at $99.99 on an auto ship basis.
But you had to have come up with this relatively recently because you guys really only found out about that change, which now stops the
We've
addition.
sold this for years and years. I've sold thousands of people in this auto ship.
Right.
We have 800 people, but it wasn't a closed-end edition.
That's
you
the
just
big
kind
deal.
of keep going, you know,
Right.
or we ended in 2020 and then you had to try to fill it because we didn't know when it was going to end.
Right.
So it could be 20 years or 30 years or 50 years or 100. We had no idea. Well, now we know. This set is complete. So now we know that this is a complete and total edition. We know that this is the heraldic eagle design. It goes from 1986 all the way to 2020. You're going to get every single one of those coins that you're going to do if you sign up for this in the auto ship. Now, let's say instead, you just want the bookend coins. You don't want the middle. That's okay. That's cool. All you have to do is buy this pair. And when we've put up these pairs, they have sold insanely. Remember, I was talking about, you know, sometimes it's the first that's most valuable, sometimes it's the last. Well, it doesn't matter. You have them both right here. You got them both here. And at a special price of only $159.95 for both of those
Rocky,
coins.
is that under a different item number, or is it auto ship and then you've got to cancel it? What we're doing, just to get the first and last. Mike, how did you set that up? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Okay, because here's what's we're gonna find out. Because yes, you can just get that. I mean, that's it. And we're gonna see if there's a separate item number.
And then if you don't want the auto ship, I think it's pretty easy to opt out of the auto ship.
I was gonna explain that too, because it is. So here's what I've done before, and I've done the same thing. I've wanted to get my hands on a few coins from him that were in auto ship, but I only wanted the first ones because they were the most significant of the collection. And so it's super easy, guys. I put it on my calendar. I got the auto ship. The first one arrived, and then I went on and on my little calendar it said cancel your auto ship. So I go online, it's a click and you can cancel the auto ship. So you're never trapped in this. You do not ever have to be in this if you don't want to. But the key is getting those first two. That first shipment is so important.
Now I have a pair that's uncirculated, just uncirculated these, but they're totally sold out.
Get out of here.
Okay, yeah, oh yeah, $159, I think it was NGC certified. Yeah, we can't even show you. I mean, they're sold out. Like I said, anytime I bring up these individually, they're sold out. But people are buying this, and most of the people that buy these want to fill it in. I get that.
Sure.
Okay, I don't have that available currently from NGC. I can't even do the fill-in coins, and here's why. When you look at these, so we have these coins, and let's face it, from 2008 to 2020, the coins are semi-easy to get. Okay. But everything before 2008 is just ridiculous. And when you get into the 90s, these coins right here, good luck finding these coins at these prices. That $19.99 right now, I was just looking for one of these the other day. I mean, you know, $240, $270 all day. The 95s can get up there. The 95s are crazy, 96s. All the 90s coins are almost impossible. Your price can never go up. Your delivery's guaranteed for the entire program is what you have to be able to do this. So this is the way to do this. Okay, this is the way to do this. So you get the pair, cancel the auto ship if you just want the bookends, but then you don't get the boxes.
Right.
If you continue on with the auto ship, you get the box. I think these are $59 or $69 a piece. You don't pay.
Yeah, we have the MS-70 of this exact same thing. Those are sold out at almost $500. At almost $500.
Not almost, $500, $499.95.
$499, yeah.
Yeah, I aired those one time. I had 100 pairs. They went in about 3 minutes.
Oh my gosh. So
okay.
Online
or we have the complete Mint State 70 set for $20,000.
Yeah, you could do that.
Or you can do, and we've sold as fast as I put those up. They're very difficult to get. As fast as I put those up, we sell those out at $20,000.
Wow.
Okay, now, for those of you, perhaps like me, and I know like you, that have no patience, zero patience, one phone call, you get them all. You get all 35 coins right now.
Oh, wow.
At a little bit of a savings.
Oh, wow.
$3,199.95. You get all 35 coins in the two boxes.
Got it. Yeah,
that's what we do.
This is my $3,100 deal, and we're going to show it to you really quickly. So that is one call, one order. It's all done.
Everything, all 35
You don't have to wait
coins.
for all the rest.
You don't have to wait. Now, for some people, they like the auto ship. I like getting a shipment every week, okay? I'm in like this T-shirt club, okay? And
Really?
so, I can't wait for my new shirt to come every.
That's so cute.
It's funny. And so that can be fun. But at the end of the day, you know, on my suit, I don't want to get the pants 1 month and you know, the jacket the next
you
month.
need them
I'll
all
buy them all at
together
once. Okay.
Right.
So for those of you that want everything all at once, you can make that call
and
right
here's
here.
your item number. And by the way, we do have VIP financing on it if you want to use that. It's 12 months. Using that HSN card, you're going to spread your payments out over 12 months. It's about $266. And yes, that is the drive-through of getting this entire collection. It's instant and it's quick and you get it all at once. And just a nice price, because you said this, because you're spending $99 on auto ship for each additional coin.
Yeah, so instead of about $3,400, you're saving about $200 if you buy it right here, right now.
And will the two boxes
you get
come
two
with
boxes, of course, because you need two, because there's 25 to a box, and you need 35 coins. So you'll have a little room if you want to continue on with the new design, and of course, obviously, we'll offer the Mint State 69s going forward. We're not going to do that in a continuity program right now, because we don't know what we're going to do. We don't know how the Mint's going to make them. We don't know what the design. We don't know. We know nothing. We're absolutely positively in the dark on this, but now we know. So this set is now complete. This set is now done. So the Heraldic Eagle, American Silver Eagle set is complete. Now keep in mind with this, not only do you get 35 individual sold out, well 34 of them are sold out, limited editions, 86 to 2019, but you get a Mint State 69, they're all the certification alone in this.
That's true.
The certification alone in this is $1,200 or $1,300. You get 35 ounces of pure silver. You get over 2 pounds of silver.
Sometimes I think we overlook that when we get the excitement of the story. It's like, oh, by the way, it is money.
I know there's people talking about $100 silver all the time. I don't know, you know, I think it's a little crazy, but I mean, you know, it's out there. That means this would melt for $3,500.
Right.
But these coins are always worth more than the melt value. So, I mean, you know, silver went to 50 not that long ago, then these coins are all, you know, 150, you know, particularly these old coins. Anything, the 86 to 2000, that's the set from 1986 to the year 2000 that really makes this tick, is really what it comes down to. That's the real key to these. And these older coins, these Mint State 69 coins, from an older standpoint, are incredibly difficult to get. And now you can get them with one single solitary phone call.
You're just
you
done.
You get them
Let
all.
me ask you this question. How hard would it be, me being a very casual collector, to even attempt to put this set together?
Well, several things with that. First of all, you'd have to pick the label. So let's say you want to do NGC. So what do? You can do NGC, you can do NGC brown label, you can do early release, you can't get early release. So when you get it, it's going to be a hodgepodge of stuff. Okay, and then you got to buy your boxes. This is contiguous. This is annex, as you can see, with the exact same label all the way through. So you have a contiguous. You have a set that's homogeneous, if you will. And what you can't find in the marketplace is something like that. Different holders. So okay, I'm going to get PCGS, but all the 86 holders are the old style, and then you have the middle style and the end style. All of these exactly match. Okay, these are all contemporaneous, which is important. Grading standards have changed over time. They've gotten more difficult on these right now. So to be able to get these in contemporaneous modern holders is also more difficult and more desirable. And once again, Mint State 69 at $3,199.95 is a very desirable grade, considered still perfect. The reason is because Mint State 70 is so difficult.
If you want the 70, it's $20,000.
Right. I have one or two 70 sets. They're $20,000.
And you can get those now. If you want to go that route, that's fine.
And understand, you and I, well, you guys can't tell the difference between Mint State 69 and Mint State 70.
No.
I can with about 10 hours in a loop, I could pull the two sets apart. But it's that difficult. So if you just want the set in what is still considered to be a perfect condition, all certified, all contiguous, all homogeneous, this is the set you need to get right here, right now.
And you get the whole thing. Everything you're seeing is what comes in this order. And again, whenever we do the big kits like this, they're always very limited. We do not, you can't bring a lot of these in, unfortunately.
No, I wish I could.
You can get auto ship on this, so it kind of comes to you every single week, or you can right now just get the entire thing and be done with it. You don't have to worry about it, just one and done, and you've got it. Okay, so we're gonna move on over, because now we're gonna talk about something that's actually pretty exciting. In fact, it's brand new for tonight, right?
Well, it's newish. We've had this. What I did is I decided to, this is more of a customer request.
Okay.
So last year, the United States government made special insert coins. and we're doing this because they're doing it this year as well. So last year, for the mint set, the proof set, and the silver proof set, they put in extra pennies from the West Point Mint. And here's how they came to you in these little things. Here's the West Point Mint special edition Lincoln cent, and they sent them out. Look at this. These little plastic
That
bags.
cracked me up.
I mean, it's like, whoa, been say 68 and 67 and 65, and now it's just garbage. That's why it's a sample, okay? And then they put that in, they did that. And so they did those. This year, they're doing nickels in the West Point Mint. We'll have those, I think, our next show. We'll have the first nickel will be out for the next show.
Okay.
The West Point Minted nickel, the very first West Point Minted 5-cent coin. Wow. That'll be out. They're doing a little better job. They changed the packaging. This was a nightmare.
Right.
So because of that, this coin in the mint state, the SP that you see right here, this was the coin. In 70, impossible to get. So let me,
What was your grading percentage?
Oh, 1.
Jeez, okay.
1%.
What's your average?
30 or 40.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and a really, really good coin that the government spent a lot of time with, we get 60%, sometimes 70s, right?
This
right
is
from the mint.
1%.
It's like 1% at the most. So go out there, try. So in an SP70 or Mint State 70, the West Point Minted coin from last year. In NGC, the last one I sold was $2,700. The last one I sold in PCGS was $4,000.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, in the SP70 from the West Point Mint. The last time I sold this coin, it was $399.
Wow.
I have, just getting ready for the nickels, I've got a handful of these. Not at $399, not at $3,000, not at $4,000, at $249.95. I can tell you, you're not going to find this coin for $249.95. This is one of those things, occasionally I can bring you coin sets that just aren't available at a price from anybody else. Just because we graded, what did we grade last year? So these came out of these coins came out of the mint sets. So we graded, I don't know, 20,000 mint sets.
Oh my God.
Okay, to get several hundreds of coins.
Right.
I have a few of these coins remaining at the $249.95. Like I said, this is the problem. This is the way they originally came. That's why they were so difficult to get. Then on top of it, there was some incredible difficulty in the coin itself. Let me see if this one has it. It doesn't. There's spots on them, weird spots on these coins. And so the mint,
when they were struck?
When they were struck. The United States Mint had to replace thousands of these coins. You could send them back in, and you had to send them in, you had to send them with the mint set. It took like 2 months to get everything back. It was just a nightmare. The mint just did a horrible job on this. But what it created was the opportunity for you to get coins in the highest grade, to get SP70 perfect mint state coins.
Well, it also
in
makes
the
them
West
rare,
Point Minted.
very rare.
Well,
I mean, if they're
understand,
that sloppy, it's even sending them out.
See, look at the West Point Mint. The United States government has only made 3 Lincoln West Point cents in their history, and they were last year. They were the mint state coin, the proof coin, and the reverse proof coin. Only those 3. The reverse proof coin in 70, which was the easiest coin to get, is a $100 or $150 coin. The proof coin, the second easiest to get, $150 to $200. The mint state coin, almost impossible. Okay, SP70. Wow. Whether it be Annex, NGC, PCGS, like I said, NGC, PCGS, you can't touch the coin for less than $2,000 or $3,000.
Oh my goodness.
The Annex, because I graded so many coins, I should probably sell this for $7.99 or $8.99 or $9.99. I mean, there's no place you can get it for less than $249.95. I don't know that there's any place you can get it for less than $399.95 or $499.95, because I'm the only other one that's ever sold these for less than about $1,000.
Would this be a smart one to stock up on?
Yeah, it's a good coin. It's a really, really good coin. It's a rare coin. It's the only West Point minted mint state Lincoln cent that the United States government has ever made. They did, like I said, only 3 West Point minted coins, a reverse proof, a proof, and a mint state coin, and they were the special additions to the mint set, the proof set, and the silver proof set last year. Those are all now difficult to get, and like I said, the government never did anything right. Now, What's gonna happen is this year, they're starting with the proof set and they're doing a nickel in a West Point Mint. So everybody's gonna wanna go back and you're gonna get the nickel and the penny. You get the nickel and the penny. The nickel and the penny.
Become a set.
That's right, they're gonna become sets of denominational sets is what's gonna happen
and
with that.
Always going backwards is hard.
Always going backwards is hard.
It's tough enough getting something that comes out and you can get your hands on it being just regular Joe Schmoes like we are. Because a lot of stuff only goes to dealers. You can't even go to the bank and get it. You know what I mean? But you never want to have to go back and try to recreate something. In fact, you know, I've been on with Mike for 15 years. 15 years ago, I should have really listened. I mean, I've missed some unbelievable opportunities that now I look back and go, well, that was pretty stupid. I probably should have gotten it when I could have. And I think this is a great example of that. Actually.
I don't think there's any doubt about that. That this is a great example of this, and particularly from a pricing standpoint. So we've made an incredible pricing opportunity on this as well at the $249.95. Like I said, it's a unique coin opportunity, but it is absolutely just as unique, okay, as a value opportunity.
Absolutely. All right, more coming up in just a moment. Stay right there with us.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on beauty, jewelry, shoe, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
You're watching HSN. Sorry, Mike just cracked me up. Mike Mezak's here. He's truly one of the world's leading coin dealers and coin experts, and we're blessed to have him here because I think it really makes for a cool hour. Like, you learn so many neat things, and I love the fact he has tracked so much. I would love to see your stats. Insane, over years and years and years and years. So when you watch the show, understand he has this incredible base of knowledge from many, many years of doing this and selling millions and millions of coins and collecting millions of coins. And this next one's really cool too, because this is actually a last year. Like, we talked about the American Silver Eagle being the last year of the current design. This actually goes back to 1921 though, right?
Yeah, well, here's the thing, and we're coming to 2021. It's hard. The lights in the studio are so super bright. So 1921 is a big year because we're in 2020. And let me explain what I mean by that. So next year's obviously 2021.
Right.
It'll be the 100th anniversary of the Morgan Silver Dollar. They're gonna do a lot of stuff. They're probably gonna do this coin in solid gold. They could possibly do this coin and reprint it in 2021. There is going to be a monster push on Morgan Silver Dollars, absolutely no doubt about it. And this will be the coin that everybody wants, the 1921, the very last year of issue, the absolute very last year of issue that you see with this. And what we have it in is in a phenomenally high grade. Like I said, these lights are doing it. No, there you go.
So you, in this case, you say a 65 is a very high grade for this coin.
Extraordinarily high grade. It's an extraordinarily high grade for this coin. And it's interesting, so I'll tell you what the definition is. So you look at this Morgan Silver Dollar, and you see there's some dings and stuff on it. Those are called bag marks. All Morgan Silver Dollars have them. There's 12 of them that basically don't. The Mint State 69s, they're like $150,000 a piece. There's 12 in existence. But it is, so the key to do this right here, the key to do this, there we go, is look at the cheek. See our cheek's fat? It's called a puffy cheek.
Right.
So it means that coin has been fully struck. It's the highest point on the coin, so when they strike the coin, what happens is that cheek doesn't get struck, and so it's kind of flat. And so that's the first thing that you look at that is a definition of a Mint State 65.
Really?
And that's why only 0.5% of all the Morgan silver dollars are Mint State 65 or better, because they just aren't fully struck like that. Then when you look on the reverse, you can really see absolutely how, because it's a little lower, you know what I'm saying? It's a little lower on the coin.
Right.
That you see right there, the relief isn't so high. That looks like it was struck yesterday. This coin is 100 years old.
That's so
this
cool.
coin is 100 years old, and we have got this absolutely stunning at $149, tremendous value, and we're still gonna give you the red oak presentation box. The red oak presentation box, $24.95 value that you're gonna have right here. That brings this down to $125. Good luck finding a certified Mint State 65 1921 Morgan silver dollar for $125, particularly as Morgan silver dollars are getting rarer and rarer and harder to get. This is our highest grade. Look,
how did you come across this?
well, we've been, well, it didn't take us by surprise. We knew 100-year anniversary was coming.
Right.
So we've been putting these away for years.
You've been collecting
literally
them,
years.
getting ready for that.
Now, we thought we were ready for like the Morgan, the 21 PDS.
Okay.
Okay, we'd put together about 5,000 of those trios. Okay, we sold those out in January.
Oh my gosh.
All 5,000.
Wow.
It's one of the fastest selling coins we ever had here, because we had the Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, San Francisco Mint, but those were just uncirculated. The Mint State 65s that we have here.
Those were uncirculated?
Those were just uncirculated, just regular uncirculated coins, PD and S, okay, just like that.
Sold
Morgan silver dollars,
5,000.
you know, no red oak presentation box. I think they were 159 or 179 or whatever it was. And I mean, we just sold, the first time I aired it in January, we sold 1,000 trios in one airing.
Wow.
Okay, so they're extraordinarily, so what's happening is 1921, because next year is the 100th anniversary, is gonna be incredible. It's gonna be ridiculous. Right. It's going to be-
Because it's 1921, 2021.
It's the last year of issue.
Right.
Now it's the 100th anniversary. The United States government did that, remember, with the Mercury dime and the Walking Liberty half dollar and all those things, and they just went to the moon. The Morgan is going to be that times 10,
so
folks.
get this tonight,
Get
and
it
then
tonight.
get the 2021, whatever
when
they're
it
going to
comes
do
out,
with it
but
next
get
year.
this tonight, because by
Then you'll-
2021,
Right.
you know, you're gonna see this coin, $149.95 is not gonna get this coin bought.
Gotcha.
I can tell you
okay,
that.
yeah, get that. And again, one of those really rare things you see tonight and you go, no kidding. So it's available right now. Hey, by the way, it used to be we had very little flex on our coin shows, but now that we have basically flex on everything, I love all the flex you're seeing. So we have 4 flex on this tonight to get it
We've
home.
traditionally had none in coins. Now we've got them all the time. It's great.
Yeah, it's our new thing.
It's our new thing.
Yeah, it's our new thing. All right, we're moving over here?
Yeah, let's move over here.
I love this. This is our last coin set of the show, and it's all about, in this case, the state quarters, right?
Yeah.
All right, so this is cool.
This is cool. I want to go over here. I want to look at this stuff. If you grab my little magazine over there, see that? Thank you. Hand that to me, thank you, because this is nationally advertised catalog. Because I want to give you the opportunity to buy coins like a coin dealer.
Okay.
That's what we're doing here. We're buying coins like a coin dealer. These are the state quarters. Now, the cool thing about this is they're all in the original government packaging. This is the incredibly cool part. They're in the quarter packaging. So these came in the full proof sets with the big boxes and all that. Okay. They released a very small number of these just as quarters in these little quarter boxes. Now I want to put this back up here because I want to tell you this. This little box right here, see this 2008 box?
Sure.
Empty. I can get $15 for this piece.
Just for
this
the
card.
box?
Because they just didn't make any of these. I can get the lenses. Okay, I can get the lens, I can get this part, the 2008, I can get that, because it came in the big proof set. Okay. And people would use the other coins and get that out of the proof set. But to get it in the original box, just the quarter box, is incredible. Okay, so here's what I do, $139.95. Look at the regular price. We're gonna save you $60. Okay, we're gonna save you $60. I'm gonna make this really easy for you to figure out. Okay. Okay, this is the lowest price by far I've ever done.
All right, got it.
I'm gonna go to the 2008. Remember I told you they didn't make enough of these?
Right.
So you're paying at $139.95, there's 11 sets here, so you're paying $12.50 a set. for each set.
Isn't that less than the issue price?
Yes, that's less than the issue price. Thank you very much. You have been paying attention all these years.
I have.
You have been paying attention all these years.
Wait a minute, now we're getting it better than the original issue price.
But I want to go to this. So in the nationally advertised catalog, they have these coins listed individually. Oh, they went up a little bit.
And this is 2008.
Yeah, 2008. 1890, 1890, 1890, 1890, and 2550. Okay, yeah. That's $100 for this set.
Just the one lens, that's it, right?
Okay, now these right here,
yeah.
$7, let me see, $7.10 a piece. So we're $139 for those two. I insist you take the rest, okay? Right. And as a matter of fact, coin by coin, we're starting to push $400 to buy these individually. Because understand, these are not just the quarters, these are the proof quarters. So let's take this, the 1999, and you look at right there. These are the S-minted coins. Not a single solitary S-minted state quarter was ever released into circulation.
So you couldn't go to the bank and get it.
They were only made in the proof sets and they're only available here.
Right, so you had to buy the proof sets.
To be able to get the S-mints.
And you'd have to buy all the years of each proof set, which are already sold out and gone.
That's right. From the United States government, originally $220. 1995 plus, actually, it was ranged from $14.95 to $19.95. Let's call it $16 plus $5. 21 times 11 is going to be $231. $232 is what it would be if you bought these originally from the mint from 1999 to 2009. So it's like going back in a numismatic time capsule and saving $60. So $139.95 gets you all 11 sets, because we include the 2009 territorial quarters as well. So you get the 50 state quarters, the 6 territorial quarters for $139.95. I cannot impress upon you enough the fact that these are in the original government quarter packages. These little quarter boxes that are just quarter boxes are phenomenally difficult to get. They all, of course, come with certificates of authenticity, just like they came from the mint. That's the original mint package and box that you see right there. Right. So you're getting at 60 or 70% off what the per coin value of this is when we're able to do this at what is absolutely positively the lowest price that we have ever done or ever been able to do.
That's great. I mean,
Isn't
normally this would be on the air for $200. So we're at $139.95, and of course we've got the 3 flex to go along with it as well. Okay, now in this case though, as you said, the boxes are as significant as actually the coins themselves.
Well, just as a completeness of that. I mean, the coins are clearly, I mean, they're the rock stars, but this is the really cool bass player at the very least. Right. You know what I'm saying? And you can't have a band without it. Right. So, I mean, you know, that's what these come down to, and they're oftentimes not going to be included. You see the lenses all the time. I sell them without the lenses because you can get the lenses. I had to custom make a box to be able to get the original government packaging. I rarely sell these with the original government boxes and packaging. It's very, very rare.
Did you just come across somebody who had some sets?
Yeah,
and
the 2008s. It's always the 2008s.
Oh, it is. It's
always the 2008s.
Okay,
yeah, because the single ones of these, I mean, I think that represents maybe 5% of the quarters that were sold were in the original just quarter boxes that you have 5%? Here. They all came in the big sets. Right. Now you have to understand, when I have at $199, that's not the highest price I've ever sold these at. I mean, during the height of the quarter mania, that you will, in 2008, 9, 10, 11, I think I sold this at $499 even. I mean, the 1999 set at one time was basically a $200 set.
By itself?
This was a $200 set by itself.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. Those coins were, you know, they could be $50 a piece at one point to be able to get those. The silver version of that was a $450 set forever, just for the silver version of those. And understand, so the proof coins, remember, proof is not a condition but a method of manufacturing. So these coins are made differently. They're struck at a different mint. They're made specifically and exclusively for collectors. These are presentation coins that you're going to have here. So we have 56 coins. So at the end of the day, you're paying $2.50 a coin. You're paying $2.50. As I look at these in the nationally advertised catalog, I mean, you know, basically the lowest price is about $5 a coin. So, and then they go up to $25 a coin. You know, many of the coins, $5, $6, $7, $20. You know, the 2018s, it's almost $100 individually for this set right here.
Just the
this is the set right here that is so incredibly difficult to get. The government did not make a lot of those. It was the end of the series. They had a bunch of other stuff going on. It was a crazy, crazy, crazy time. And so those sets are extraordinarily, extraordinarily difficult to get.
Yeah, that's interesting too. And I like it because it's all complete. Again, you know, all of these have clearly been sold out for many, many, many years.
Well, since 1999.
Right, exactly.
You know, so I mean, you know, this set's sold out 20 years now.
Right.
So I mean, you know, this is the, you know, I remember, and I was here selling these.
Right.
And I remember when we first came on selling the 1999s state quarters. You know, we came on and we had we didn't have the proof sets yet. We just had the quarter. And we loaded in like 10,000. And we got on the air, we thought there was a glitch in the system.
Yeah.
Because they were gone.
They were already sold out.
All 10,000.
Oh my gosh, just for the one.
Just for the Pennsylvania quarter. Just for the Pennsylvania quarter.
No kidding, really?
Yeah. Delaware was the first one to come out, but it was the Pennsylvania quarter. We had some Delawares and all, and then we loaded in a bunch of Pennsylvanias, which at the time were very, very difficult to get, and all 10,000 of them went individually. Those were just mint state coins. Those were literally like chained.
Come on.
Back then, yeah, but we had a mint state with that. And so these coins were so phenomenally popular for so long, and now, you know, it's kind of a retro thing. So people are going back. So now the National Parks quarters are ending, okay?
Right.
So the National Parks quarters are ending. So now you've got the next 11-year program that's done. And then when that finishes, the next quarter set is going to be really cool.
It is really?
Yeah, they're going to do Native American animals on coins. We've never done animals. So they're going to do like, there'll be an eagle coin and a bison coin and a wolf coin and all that. So the United States government's never done that. They're not going to do 56. I think they're only going to do 25 coins, 5 per year. I think it's going to be a 5-year program. But this is what started it all.
Right.
Collecting coins in 1998 was really pretty boring.
Right.
I mean, you know, it was pretty pedantic, okay? And I was selling them, okay? So, you know, you have to understand there was nothing.
It's very niche.
It was very niche, right? And then all of a sudden, the United States government decides to honor every single state in the union on the back of the venerable Washington quarter, doing 5 coins per year, each coin made for 10 weeks and 10 weeks only, then becoming a sold-out limited edition, and then each and every state designing their own quarter. So you've got all these fantastic, incredible, unique American designs, and what you have here is the original government packaging in the proof or presentation condition, which is the key to the collectability of this, that it's all 100% original at the lowest price I've ever been able to sell them. So, you know, now's the time. So, you know, these collectibles are like peaks and valleys. Well, there's a valley in the price of these state quarters right now, and I think it's an excellent, superb time
to invest in it
to take advantage of it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's really interesting. And also, I like this because it really does tell a great story. Like, I'm into the history of the coins. I think just learning the stories and kind of the information behind them, but also to give these to somebody. Maybe you've got somebody who's never been into coin collecting before and you want to get them interested in it. I mean, truly, this was a game changer, taking the level of numismatic collectability to a whole new group of people. Like millions of people became collectors simply because of the state quarter program, right?
Yeah, actually, the United States government at one point estimated there was 150 million Americans collecting state quarters. 150 million Americans. 76% of Americans consider themselves to be coin collectors. 76%. In America today, 76% of Americans agree on like life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and coins, and that's about it, okay? 76%. And I think that number is artificially low. I think everybody's a coin collector if you think about it. Everybody has saved the coin for whatever reason. They think it's cool. It's got a great design on it. You've traveled abroad. You've kept the coins.
My grandpa.
Your grandfather kept your coins. So almost everybody has coins that they've put away. And this is the most quintessentially American set ever put out by the United States government. It's single-handedly has made numismatics a multi-billion-dollar industry, and now you can get it at the lowest price that we've ever been able to do it in the original government packaging for about 70% off the individual coin prices. And people are going, well, you know, you price them individually. Now, in some instances, that in essence gives you kind of an artificially high price, but in numismatics, understand in original government packaging adds to the value. So I'm pricing these individually when when literally in the boxes, in the lenses, is a more desirable set to be able to get them like that, because that is 100% original. If you're a doll collector, that minty in box or whatever that is very interesting as well.
Is there any merit in having any of these graded?
I would say if you grade anything, grade the 2008s.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's the big set with this. So very, very cool. So, you know, it's very topical, very timely. Like I said, particularly as we're coming up to the end of the national parks quarters.
Is it significant to have this entire collection and the entire national parks quarter collection, having both those sets together?
I would do all of those sets, absolutely.
Okay.
And then the United States government, you know, has added to the collection with national parks doing the big 5-ounce coins. As a matter of fact, tonight, I want to point this out. I don't do this very often. We have in the show tonight the American Samoa 5-ounce silver round, which is the baby bat coin. So, you know, you've seen this whole thing, you know, this whole big thing with Baby Yoda, right?
Right.
Okay, you know, we have that. I think we might even have one of those coins.
Hey, Rocky, can you find this online real
So
quick?
it's the 5-ounce, it's the American Samoa 5-ounce silver coin.
It's called the baby what?
Baby bat. It's the American fruit bat, and it's a mom bat hanging upside down with a baby bat. And it is exploding in like social media right now. Absolutely. People are like, it's a baby. It's called the American Samoa 5-ounce silver coin.
Okay,
there you go. There it is right there, yeah. So check it out. So go look at that, Suzanne.
I gotta go
look
see
at the
this up
little,
close.
see, you can see the little bat, see the little baby bat hanging down there on the reverse. Isn't that cool?
It's like a Baby Yoda.
And I'm telling you, it is like crazy.
That's
It's like
hilarious.
crazy cool is what it is. Everybody's loving this. I was able to get a very limited number of those.
Okay, if you're not going to be around at 8 o'clock tonight, because that's when the show is, get that. It's 710-499. You can buy it now.
And by the way, that's 5 ounces of pure silver for $199. Yeah, it's 5 ounces.
It's
a
huge,
coin.
you guys. We don't have it out here, and you can't tell, but it's giant.
But anyway, the point of that is that that's kind of the end of the American National Park series.
Okay.
So as that finishes, people are going to back collect and do the state quarters, going to get the national parks quarters, and then all of that. So the state quarters, national parks would then be a contiguous 22-year set.
That's great.
I've been around selling this since the very first one came out. That'll be a complete 22-year set. But I would back collect now when I can sell this set in the original government packaging at absolutely positively the lowest price
Lowest
ever.
price. I mean, we're what was it, $40 off tonight, right?
No, 60.
60. Oh, sorry, $60 off.
60 off,
I mean,
and that's like half price what I used to sell it for.
That's right, that's right. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Stay right there. Encore presentation coming up for our today's special. Mike, thank you. See you at 8 p.m. tonight. All right, tune back in. Thanks for staying with us.